the Queen of Sheba and her encounter with Prophet Sulaiman, known as Bilqis in Islamic tradition, is a fascinating historical and legendary figure mentioned in the Quran. Her story is primarily found in Surah An-Naml, where her encounter with Prophet Sulaiman is detailed. The narrative highlights wisdom, diplomacy, and the eventual recognition of monotheism. The introduction of Bilqis. Prophet Sulaiman, renowned for his wisdom and the ability to communicate with animals and jinn, learned about Bilqis through a report from the hoopoe bird. The bird informed him of a powerful queen ruling over Sheba. She was described as possessing a magnificent throne, but worshipping the sun instead of Allah. I have come to you from Sheba with sure news. Indeed, I found a woman ruling over them, and she has been given everything, and she has a great throne. I found her and her people prostrating to the sun instead of Allah. Suleiman's invitation to monotheism. Upon hearing this, Prophet Sulaiman decided to invite Bilqis to the worship of one true God. He sent her a letter through the hoopoe bird, addressing her with respect and urging her to submit to Allah. Do not be arrogant with me, but come to me in submission. Bilqis, known for her intelligence and strategic thinking, consulted her advisors. Although they were ready for war, she preferred a diplomatic approach and decided to send valuable gifts to Sulaiman to gauge his reaction. The test of power and knowledge. Prophet Sulaiman, unimpressed by the gifts, sent a clear message that his authority was granted by Allah and material wealth was insignificant to him. To demonstrate the power Allah had bestowed upon him, he sought to have Bilqis' grand throne transported to his court before she arrived. One of his ministers, described as having knowledge of the book, brought her throne in the blink of an eye. One who had knowledge of the book said, I will bring it to you within the twinkling of an eye. When Solomon saw it placed before him, he said, This is by the grace of my Lord. Prophet Sulaiman then altered the throne slightly to test whether Bilqis would recognize it. When she arrived, she was astonished by what she saw and acknowledged that Sulaiman possessed extraordinary wisdom and power. Bilqis accepts Islam. Prophet Sulaiman further invited her to enter his palace, which had a glass floor resembling a pool of water. Thinking it was water, she lifted her garment, revealing her legs. He then clarified that it was a cleverly crafted floor, demonstrating the sophistication of his knowledge and kingdom. At this moment, Bilqis realized the might of Allah and the truth of Sulaiman's message. She humbly submitted and accepted monotheism. My Lord, I have wronged myself, and I submit with Solomon to Allah, the Lord of the worlds. Conclusions. Story of Bilqis in the Quran is a powerful account of wisdom, humility, and the journey towards faith. It illustrates Prophet Sulaiman's divine wisdom, diplomatic approach, and the triumph of truth over false beliefs. Bilqis, a remarkable queen, ultimately recognized the supremacy of Allah, setting an example of intellectual and spiritual enlightenment for all generations.